How does the dynamics work between you and your father, Mr. Gautam Adani? As in, who listens to whom? And how do you lean on each other for ideation as well as decision making?
So I think I must say that we have a very open communication between me and my father. I think I must appreciate my dad on this front because he's very curious. He's actually more curious than all of us in terms of understanding how the world is moving towards, what young minds are thinking, how are they thinking, why are they thinking what they are thinking. And I think we have that environment of push and pull. We have the ability to push back and to say, this is not the right way of thinking, or maybe we should think about this way. And I think the way it works is a very constructive dialogue. I think end of the day, we thrash it out on the table, and then whatever is the decision, end of the day is whatever is the final decision taken by him. We go and implement then. But I think what is important is that he gives us the opportunity, and this is across the group. He gives us the opportunity to openly discuss, to openly, if we don't agree with him, allow us that freedom to disagree, to give our point of view, and and also to challenge our point of view. I think a lot of times he questions that, questions why are we thinking this way, and a lot of times he agrees with what we say. Sometimes we agree with what he says, but end of the day, then we just go with the final decision, and then we go into implementation. Most important is that once we leave, once we leave the room, we don't go back and we don't go back and say, I don't agree with this. This was not the right decision. I'm not going to implement that. That's at least that much. The way that's the way we work.
I must tell you this, Karan, this resonates with, we have a set of leadership principles in Amazon, and one of them is disagree and commit, which is exactly what you're saying. Debate is healthy, but after that, go and focus on the execution. Awesome. So just following up on that one, Karan, what is the one or maybe two pieces of advice from Mr. Gautam Adani that has really helped shape you and your outlook as a business leader?
So I'll say three things which has really helped me. And the first one is he always encourages us to. He always tells us that you need to be on the ground. You need to have pulse of the ground level situation, and that means that you should know what your truck driver is going through, what your operator is going through, what your customer is going through on the ground level. You don't need to, when you talk to your customer, you don't need to talk to the CEO, but you talk to the manager on the ground of the customer who goes through the pains day in and day out, and that helps you actually to think through better solutions and to improve your service delivery. So one, he says that always be on the ground and sense opportunity from the ground, and that's where you get a lot of new insights, new opportunities, as well as new solutions. Second, he says that make everything, when you're approaching a problem, keep it very simple. We have the tendency of becoming to, bringing in a lot of jargons and making it complicated. He says, try to make things simple. Go directly to what the root of the problem is, or root of what you're trying to solve. So keep things simple and approach that, rather than getting diverted with too many jargons and too many complexities. And the third thing he says, which he has told us, is that, and which we take it every day, is that whenever you do something, think of scale. Don't do something which you can't achieve scale, which you can't, because if you are not at scale, you can't influence. If you can't influence, you can't make things better. You will always be a follower of somebody else. So, whatever we do, you have to do at scale. You have to think of scale either at state level, national level, or at a global level. But it has to be at scale which allows you to influence the way things are being done, influence the way policies are being made, influence the way how you can change the game of the of the industry. So I think these are the big three drivers that fundamentals that he said to us, and that's what I take it with me every day and try to work on that. It's not easy on everyday basis, but that's the principles we live by.
If you like the video, do like, comment, share, and subscribe.